Okay, I swear this fog wasn't in the forecast. It's getting weirdly thick out here, like I can't even see the path we just walked.
It's a forest, Ilya. Fog happens. It doesn't mean there's some ancient bird spirit watching us from the trees.
Why does everyone keep bringing up this bird thing? I didn't sign up for some cursed camping trip.
He's exaggerating again, like always. We're not in a creepypasta. We're just in the middle of nowhere with no signal and minimal adult supervision.
Let it be known I remembered everything except one tiny detail. My charger. Feel free to roast me in every group forever.
Tiny detail. We're gonna need that charger when we're freezing and using our phones to find our way back.
Honestly, why did we even let Adam be in charge of anything? He's been surviving off Pop-Tarts and denial since freshman year.
I'm not sharing my battery unless someone earns it with a scary story by the fire.
I got you covered. Ever heard of the feather heap? It only shows up during fog. They say it grows out of the bones of birds that never flew away.
Absolutely not starting this trip with your Tumblr horror archive.
Did anyone else notice all the birds vanished? I swear earlier there were crows everywhere. Now it's dead silent.
Why would you say that out loud?
That's true, though. Even the wind's gone. No bugs either. GPS says we're on trail, but the dot keeps jumping.
Stick to the path. Don't wander. Fog screws with distance. Last thing we need is someone stepping off a ledge because they thought they saw a shortcut.
Shortcut to the other side.
I swear, Ilya, if you say one more cryptic thing, I'm throwing your sleeping bag in the river.
Stop trolling. No more ghost trees until we're fed and not on beef jerky.
So no one else saw that shadow thing by the ridge? Like a tall lump?
We all saw a tree. That's it. Trees exist, especially in forests.
First the crows disappear, then feathers fall. Then you hear the flapping even though the air's still.
This is why no one wants to sit next to you around the fire.
10 more minutes and we should hit the ridge. Campfire. Food. Signal. Focus.
You know what would be funny? If the thing was real and Adam was the first one it took.
I'd be the final boss. Don't flatter yourselves.
What if we're already inside its zone? And that weird smell is actually it?
Mold and burnt feathers. That's what they say.
Please tell me that wasn't thunder.
That wasn't thunder. That came from behind us.
Keep walking, no stopping. Don't look back.
I don't like this.
GPS just froze. Completely. The map's gone.
It begins.
Did anyone else hear that just now? Or was it in the video?
I heard it too, and it was definitely not part of the firewood shifting.
Might have been an animal. There's raccoons around here, right?
That didn't sound like a raccoon. That was heavier, closer to the ground, like something dragging.
Someone please tell me that was just a log falling or Ilya going off to pee dramatically again.
I haven't moved from this spot. Also, dragging? That fits the story.
No one asked.
I'm not trying to freak anyone out, but I was filming at the time, and I swear there was something just outside the light.
Why are you saying that like it's casual?
Can you rewind and screenshot it?
That could be a tree.
That tree has an elbow.
Or a jointed wing.
Not funny.
What's that smell? It's not smoke.
It's sharp, like something burnt but old and wet.
Everyone stay seated. If it's an animal, we don't want to draw attention.
It's not an animal.
GPS is showing zero signal. Whole screen just turned gray.
We should go back to the car.
I don't remember where the car is.
We came from the ridge line. Follow the power cables.
That's wrong. They perch after
What does that mean?
the thing moves, birds freeze.
We're making a new group. Only for tracking, only for calm communication.
I'm naming it now.
Title it. Rescue Mission Elmo.
That's dramatic.
No, it's not.
I'm near the clearing. Still see the fire behind me.
Confirmed.
I see the power line, heading uphill slowly.
I'm in. GPS still non-functional. Signal bar keeps blinking.
I don't know where I am. I turned around and fog closed in.
Don't run. Just turn slowly toward any sound of the group.
Everyone check in here only from now on.
Logging in. GoPro at 42%. Light mod working.
I think I hear wings. Like soft flapping. Not air. cloth, maybe.
I heard breathing, but not mine. Left side of the trail.
Or both.
I can't see the fire anymore. I only hear crunching.
If you see feathers in a pile, don't touch them. That's where it waits.
You're making this worse.
Or glass.
That's eyes.
Everyone stop moving for 60 seconds. Then respond if you hear anything.
Look down. Are there feathers?
It turned.
Oh, God. I see something tall at the next pole. It's not human.
Something just moved on my right. Big.
Something is following me.
The Webby marker.
No one moved toward it.
After the thing moves, birds freeze.
Stay on power line. Don't go beneath trees. Flashlights up.
I'm naming it now.
I didn't hear breathing, but I did hear something snapping again. Closer this time.
That's dramatic.
Back away from it. Slowly.
It's not chasing. It's waiting. It knows we'll split.
It was closer when I stopped running.
That's what it wants.
My flashlight caught it for half a second. It didn't blink. It didn't move.
I tripped.
Where?
Somewhere off the trail, I fell down a slope.
Talk to us. What can you see?
Nothing but branches. I think I'm under roots.
He's near the old slope by the transmission path.
I'm turning back.
Number, you keep going forward.
Wait, Adam, do you smell anything?
Burnt sugar.
What?
That's not real.
It is.
That's when it's already close.
I hear something crackling. Not fire.
It's nesting.
It's guarding something.
That's where it reforms.
Adam, get away from there now.
I'm trying. It's hard to breathe here.
Compass won't stop spinning.
I'm 2 poles away from the sign.
I see the sign.
What does that mean?
Don't speak to it. If you do, it remembers.
Everyone get to that sign.
It's here.
Adam, respond.
He's not typing.
Someone go back.
I'm not going in there.
I'm near where he fell, but there's nothing. Just branches and fog.
Look for feathers.
That was from Adam's jacket.
It's playing.
What do you mean?
It mimics sound. I just heard Adam calling my name, but it wasn't him.
I heard James.
I didn't say anything.
Something just ran in front of me.
Don't speak to it.
That's not a costume.
It's watching us.
Do not reply if it speaks.
I see the power line again, heading toward the trail split.
There's a side path just before Webby. Steep.
That's where the sign was. It's gone now.
What do you mean, gone?
The post is there, but the board snapped off.
That wasn't broken 10 minutes ago.
I think it's leading us.
It doesn't chase. It rearranges.
Where's Mark?
Mark.
Mark, respond.
Oh, God.
It took him.
We lost Mark.
Keep going.
I saw it look straight at me.
Where are you?
By the ridge bend.
It doesn't forget faces.
What does that mean?
If it sees you, it remembers the shape of you.
That doesn't make sense.
It doesn't have to.
Focus on terrain.
Fog's too thick. I see maybe 5 feet.
I hear whispering from above.
That's not wind.
It speaks through trees.
It said my name.
Stop listening.
There's feathers stuck to the power line insulators.
What?
That's where it feeds.
You said it nests.
It molts after feeding.
That's what's falling. All the feathers?
Yes.
It's right in front of me.
Don't move.
It's not looking. It's crouched.
Where?
3 meters off trail. It's facing the ground.
Go around.
It's waiting.
Get out of there.
It's saying something.
Don't listen.
I didn't mean to.
Move back.
I can't feel my legs.
I see her.
Get to her.
Is it touching her?
Number. It doesn't touch until you speak back.
It's inside my head.
Keep walking.
It said Webby isn't a place.
What?
It said Webby is its name.
No one say the name again.
Where's Adam?
Still no response.
Battery dying.
Mine too.
It followed me when I stepped back.
It remembers now.
We're moving again. Find downhill.
I see something through the trees.
What?
A building.
You're sure?
It's wooden.
The ranger shed.
Get inside.
This feels wrong.
It built that.
What?
It leaves old places as bait.
There's a radio inside.
Turning it on.
Static.
Wait, voice.
Who?
It's Adam.
He's alive.
No.
What is he saying?
He's saying the same line over and over.
What line?
It has no shadow, only outline.
There's movement behind the shed.
I saw it.
It doesn't need doors.
Everyone out?
There's a hatch.
Too late.
It's on the roof.
Don't look.
Run.
It doesn't chase.
Then what is it doing?
Following.
Downhill.
I see the poles again.
There's another sign.
What does it say?
It's blank.
It changes them.
What now?
We follow the birds.
They're flying.
Where?
They only fly when it's finished.
So who's gone now?
Mark.
Adam.
Possibly Sophia.
I'm still here.
For now.
Do not say its name again.
We keep moving.
It's not over.
There's a path ahead.
It looks new.
It wasn't there before.
It wants us to take it.
Then we don't.
What if that's the only way?
Then we walk in silence.
We've been walking for over an hour now, and the landscape is not changing. Every turn we take seems to lead back to the same cluster of leaning pines with that broken log on the left. I've marked the spot 3 separate times, and each time the marker appears again minutes later.
I tried using the sun as a reference, but the fog's too thick. It's so dense, it's like it's alive, not swirling randomly, but pulling itself across the trees, like it knows we're here and doesn't want us to see more than a few feet.
Something is wrong with the air. It's not just fog. I tasted something metallic when I inhaled deeply. My throat's dry, but my shirt's damp. My legs are getting heavier, and it's not from the walk.
You're describing the weight. The stories mention it. The deeper you go into its domain, the thicker the air becomes. It slows the lungs. That's how it keeps you in range. Makes you move slower while it waits.
I looked back a few minutes ago, and I swear I saw someone behind me, but when I pointed the light, there was nothing. The path behind me just swallowed the beam, like the light was absorbed.
We need a solid reference. Something not natural, something man-made. Look for old cabins, poles, fences, anything with right angles. Nature doesn't make clean edges. If we find one, we camp there.
That's one of the old warning stakes. I've read about these. Used before the ridge was officially closed. If we're seeing that, we've crossed into the area people were told not to enter without military escort.
Then why was the trail open?
Maybe it wasn't. Maybe we were just allowed to think it was.
Don't go near that.
No one go near that.
It's breathing.
What do you mean?
The mound. It rises and falls slowly. I'm watching it from a distance, and the feathers are moving like lungs expanding.
This doesn't make sense. No creature that size could move that quietly.
Unless it's not fully here.
Don't theorize. Don't give it names or meaning. The more we define it, the more shape it takes.
Everyone back away, quietly.
I hear whispering again. It's layered, different voices.
I just heard mine.
It's mimicking us.
That's the final phase. After it mimics, it hunts.
My double just tilted its head.
Mine's raising its hand.
We need to leave now.
Where?
There's a slope. It's steep, but I see poles at the bottom.
That slope leads to the wire corridor. If we reach that, we can find the service gate.
What if it's hurting us?
Then it's already too late to matter.
I'm going down. If anyone follows, stay in a line. Keep your shadow on the person ahead of you. Don't look to the sides.
We're halfway down. It's too quiet.
It's waiting again.
I see movement above.
How close?
Far enough to pretend it's not there. Close enough that it knows we know.
Bottom reached. Fence is real. There's a label.
What does it say?
This wasn't a ranger station.
Number. This was containment.
For it.
Or for what it brings.
I think it let us find this.
Why?
Because this is where it started.
And where it feeds.
Back up the slope.
No time.
It's already behind the fence.
It's sleeping.
Then let's go.
Now,
Initial reports from the northern region are now under official review after several communication towers along the Elmo Ridge corridor simultaneously went offline at 04:26 a.m. The outage is accompanied by mass signal disruption affecting both civilian and military networks. Locals describe an unnatural fog front rolling through populated forest-adjacent areas. The event was silent, immediate, and left a lingering smell of sulfur and decay in the air.
I arrived near what used to be the restricted perimeter less than an hour ago. The access road is nearly unrecognizable. Blackened tree trunks, scorched feathers embedded in bark, and something that sounds like low-frequency humming coming from deep within the fog. Birds are frozen mid-motion in trees. Not dead, frozen.
Authorities have issued no formal evacuation order, but several townships adjacent to the ridge are self-evacuating. People describe nausea, disorientation, and voices. Some say they hear their own names whispered through walls and trees. Multiple amateur videos are being taken down across platforms within minutes of upload.
We just received internal leaks suggesting that this zone was classified decades ago under Project W13. This wasn't a protected forest, it was a sealed corridor. The name Webby was never a ranger station, it was a warning.
An anonymous whistleblower from the Environmental Agency just sent a document dated 1984. It outlines a containment breach along the Elmo Ridge line after a structure composed of feather matter and biological resin was discovered partially alive beneath power infrastructure. The project name was Nest 1.
It gets worse. The fog reached the outskirts of North Bellows 23 minutes ago. Local surveillance shows streets being emptied in less than 5. No sirens, no screams, just silence.
Government drones deployed to track the movement have all either crashed or returned with corrupted data. One drone broadcasted audio before malfunctioning. The file contained overlapping human voices whispering what sounded like, "Do not return its gaze."
Someone in our news station is missing. He left the editing room at 5:03 and never clocked out. Security footage ends exactly as he steps into the hallway. Fog is visible inside the building 10 seconds later.
This is now beyond local. There are simultaneous events reported in 3 other countries. Same fog behavior, same silence, same strange feather residue.
We've requested military comment. So far, no response. But multiple mobile units have been seen deploying toward the original Elmo Ridge site, carrying soundproof equipment.
I saw a convoy 30 minutes ago. No lights, no insignia. All vehicles were wrapped in insulated coating and had antenna structures mounted on top.
They're not trying to kill it. They're trying to stop it from speaking.
Why?
Because if you hear it long enough, you don't stay you.
I just got a recording from someone inside the perimeter. Unknown source. The voice is faint, distorted, but it keeps repeating. Webby remembers the ones who name it.
If this thing is mimicking us, copying form, voice, and now spreading, what is the end point? What happens if it reaches somewhere dense, like a city?
Then silence becomes permanent.
All Echo units deployed to Zone 12 report non-response from drone scouts. Visual surveillance compromised within 60 meters of fog edge. Equipment exposed to the area exhibits memory corruption and looping playback of field audio containing non-mission voices.
Recon log from Site 7 has been redacted and reissued. Original file stated, entity appears to move through the fog without altering its physical surroundings. Debriefing suggests it doesn't walk. It displaces perception itself.
Infrared and thermal are useless. We tested 3 sensor arrays, and all returned with null fields or negative heat signatures. Something in the fog bends light without absorbing it. Units have started calling the effect zero shadow.
We tried silence protocols. They didn't work. Even when all comms were cut and personal mics muted, the entity transmitted a message through static bleed into headsets. One word repeated every 11 seconds. Remember,
7 members of Alpha Squad heard it. 2 haven't spoken since. 1 attempted to leave the decontamination zone on foot with no gear or boots. When stopped, he asked, "Where do feathers go when they rot?"
We're losing personnel, and not to physical injury, it's psychological attrition. They're forgetting names, ranks, missions. One soldier started repeating a sentence in perfect cadence, same as the voice recording from Bellows' incident. It doesn't need a face, it needs a host.
I'm recommending all mobile units shift to signal block protocol, ear protection at all times. Limit all team communication to written pad only within red perimeter.
That's the fourth time the spiral shape has appeared. 3 continents, same pattern. It's not decorative, it's cognitive.
Units that see the spiral report migraines, confusion, and sudden memory skips. One medic stared at it for 20 seconds and forgot where he was born.
We found a recording device left near the formation. Playing it back outside the zone is safe. Inside, it loops the final words of one soldier. Webby isn't coming. Webby is already here.
Whoever or whatever it is, it doesn't need to move fast. The fog does the work. The fog carries the sound. The sound opens you.
They're not moving. They're standing. They're waiting.
The leading theory now is that each figure is not an individual entity, but a projected point of observation, a node.
So it doesn't hunt. It watches.
Until you acknowledge it.
Command is not authorizing any strikes.
Why?
They're saying the risk of resonance is too high.
Resonance?
If this thing is built on voice, repetition, memory, using explosives or sonic devices might amplify it.
There's another problem.
What now?
One of the captured transmission logs has a name in it.
What name?
James.
That's one of the campers.
They're inside its memory now.
It's not just spreading geographically. It's spreading conceptually.
We are trying to fight a species of thought.
Then how do you kill it?
You don't kill memory vega, they're multiplying.
Or we're beginning to see the ones already there.
Command ordered full blackout of Elmo Ridge in 30 minutes.
Why?
They're deploying voice erasure units.
Is that real?
I don't know.
What's a voice erasure unit?
Something they were building for something they hoped would never happen.
Final update from Outpost 7 just came in.
What does it say?
One line. You don't escape the nest. You become part of it.
We found the hatch behind the concrete barrier. It's marked with faded letters and rusted bolts. I don't know if it leads out or further in.
The fog is changing. It's not grey anymore. It's turning the color of dried feathers and rust. It's heavier. Every breath feels like I'm swallowing dust.
There's something in the air. Not fog, not gas. It's memory. I feel things I never lived. I'm getting flashes. Someone else's childhood. A wooden swing. A voice calling a name that isn't mine.
I stopped walking for a second and forgot where I was, who I was. I looked down and my hands weren't mine. They were too large, too still. I think the longer we're near it, the more it replaces us.
The hatch is open, not broken, not damaged, just open. Like it was waiting. There's no lock, just a black drop, no ladder. Just the scent of something ancient.
We can't go in. That's not escape, that's invitation. Everything here is shaped to pull you inward and downward.
It's behind us.
I see it. It's not walking. It's hovering. Not in the air. Through the idea of space. Like it slips between frames of what we see.
It's not just one anymore. I see at least 3 behind the tree line. One taller than the others. It's covered in a thicker layer of feathers. They shimmer in the light like oil.
It knows we're watching.
I looked directly at the tall one. It didn't flinch. It opened its wings and all the sound went out of the air. Like it devoured it.
It's choosing
what?
Which shape to keep.
That's what we saw by the power line. But it's bigger now.
It's been growing.
It's been remembering.
We need to move. Pick a direction and run.
That won't work. It's not a place. It's a loop.
What do we do then?
One of us speaks to it.
You said not to.
I know.
So why now?
Because it's already speaking to us. In every sound, every echo. It's in our words now. It's reshaping itself through us.
I can't feel my mouth.
I think mine is moving without me.
It's ready.
Then what happens?
We ask...
Ask what?
The question.
What question?
How to leave.
That's what it wants.
So someone ask it.
I will.
No.
I already hear it anyway. I asked.
What did it say?
Nothing.
Then we leave.
It showed.
What?
A place.
A street?
A sign.
What street?
Sesame.
No.
That's not real.
It smiled.
It doesn't have a mouth.
It smiled.
What do we do?
We follow.
That's not us.
But it wants us to think it is.
They're walking into the fog.
The sign?
What?
The old one.
It's lying.
It never needed to lie. We did that to ourselves.
Who's left?
I am...
Me.
Still here.
For now.
Then we keep moving.
The ground is gone.
What?
I stepped forward. There's no floor.
You were chosen.
No, I'm still here.
Then run.
I can't.
What do you see?
A sky made of feathers.
Don't speak.
It sees me.
Don't respond.
I asked again.
So...
I asked where it comes from.
Why?
Because I wanted to know.
What did it say?
You already remember.
He's gone.
The shape changed.
It took him...
And now it wears him.
To move among us.
We need to go.
There's nowhere left.
Then we walk anyway.
Even if there's no exit.
Don't stop.
Don't speak.
Don't remember.
Just walk.